Chris and Raf here with another Fireside Real Estate Chat. Wanted to talk about a pain point that we're hearing a lot from our new clients and repeat investors is, guys, there's no good deals on the market. Rents are too low. They're asking for too much money. The numbers don't work. And we think that it really just takes, it's just a little bit of a buyer pivot in the expectation coming in day one. And we're gonna kind of walk you through how we think about it, how we see the value. And I guess the first step in doing that is, Chris, why do you think the numbers on day one don't look good anymore?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as we all know, we've seen an unprecedented growth in appreciation value over the last 3 years in COVID. However, landlords were not able to keep up with the rent increases to match what they are now asking for at market rate.
Yeah. So you're saying that rents are still low because they haven't increased rent in the last 3 years, but they want to sell for market price. So now we've got this gap where rent is low, they want to sell for a high price, but they haven't stabilized the rent to make it make sense. So you as the buyer, you need to change your expectation and say, okay, this is just the market that we're in. The buyer is now going to have to be responsible for stabilizing this building. That's just the demand that we see.
Right.
But walk us through like the stabilization process. What does that look like?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So it's not just the rent number, it's the lease terms, right? So we want to look at where, when you're inheriting tenants of a building, where they currently stand in their lease. Are they 6 months into a 12-month lease? Are they on a month-to-month basis? And that's where you can kind of analyze where the opportunity is or isn't and how long it'll take you to stabilize the building.
Got it. All right, cool. So then just to recap it, we've got low rents, we've got high prices. Now we figured out that the buyer needs to stabilize the building and make it make sense.
Yeah.
But you're saying a good point or a good way to analyze it is how long is it going to take the buyer to stabilize, and that might be the deciding factor. So then once we get there and we're stabilized with the building, we've paid this price, we're seeing guys on average anywhere from an 8 to 10%, even higher cap rate. So we're pretty much justifying the work to get there makes this deal a slam dunk. And we can walk you through what those numbers look like. We've come across a few of these and our buyers bring us deals and we'll do this analysis with them. If you want to run numbers with us, we're happy to do so. Kind of give us a call, shoot us a text. We can sit down and jump on a call. Thank you for joining.